Welcome to the butcher shop. Bing bong, fuck your life.
That's how you're starting it?
Yes, I am. That's the type of night it is, boys and girls. Welcome to the butcher shop. It's your boy.
It's Zach. I don't know how to explain myself.
So, let's start, I guess, with the biggest news of the week.
Oh, shit. Go ahead. Run it.
Yeah, so there was another domestic terrorist event attack in the U.S. It was in Brooklyn in the subway. Apparently, this dude was dressed up like a construction worker or had like one of those like orange like reflective vests and shit. Tossed a smoke bomb.
That's crazy.
In the subway, and pulled out his Glock and started just like what is the word? Just indiscriminately firing into the crowd. And it was a huge deal. I don't think anyone died though, which is really fantastic.
Really? Wow. I
don't think anybody died, which is really good news. Yeah, so we're gonna get into it.
That's
the
crazy.
suspect is still on the loose, but they do have a suspect, and they're looking for him.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they release like his name or anything?
Yeah, no, yeah, his name and his picture, and they're like,
really?
"Yo,
Wow.
please like report this guy." Yeah,
That's insane.
It says here, according to Vice News, so apparently he used to have multiple YouTube accounts, and he would post like rants and diatribes of different things, ranging from, it seems, he said, quote, "We live in a world..." This sounds like us. Just kidding.
You're a dick. Don't put that on me,
Don't
Ricky
put that
Bobby.
on me, Ricky Bobby.
Don't put that on me.
Don't you put that on me.
Fuck out of here.
No, I'm playing. It's just funny because he has a YouTube channel. We have a YouTube channel.
I think I'm deactivating my shit.
Now.
Yeah.
Stops
It's a good time to deactivate.
Stops the episode. See you guys later. Just kidding. So, he said, quote, "We live in a world of fuck faces and scumbags.
Wow. When
When you see me happy is when I watch videos of 9/11. That's why." Sensible violence, angsty, straight-to-camera diatribes under multiple channels in which he sometimes referred to himself as, quote, "the prophet of doom."
I'm so done with it.
Which is so fucking stupid, but if it was a rapper, that'd be kind of fire of a name.
Is this like MF Doom's brothers?
Is this
I'm like, I see where he's getting his inspiration, but come on, bro.
You're not MF Doom, bro.
MF Doom was sort of, like not a real super villain.
Doom was already
Like,
used, bro. He had a whole career.
It's
like naming yourself Drake.
Fuck.
Okay.
Dude, prayers to everyone involved
For
in
real,
that.
though. For real.
Such a sad situation, you know what I mean? Like,
So,
I don't know what the fuck's up with that guy.
Yeah, no. And obviously, it's what we're trying to do right here is kind of just bring any sort of light to the situation because it's a fucked up world that we're living in. It's unimaginable, literally unimaginable what went through that guy's mind and motivated him to do that and the place that he was in to just indiscriminately fire and terrorize people. Like, it's you can't comprehend it. At least I can't comprehend. I can't wrap my mind around it. So the only way I really can wrap my mind around it is through fucking joking about it. That's the only way I can understand and relate because it's so far gone that it's like I can't even.
I think this is why Kanye didn't want his kids on TikTok.
Why?
Because of shit like this, and motherfuckers listening, "I'm in love with an emo girl."
You're saying you're saying
yeah.
The prophet of doom was listening to like
to
emo
shit like
music?
that or MF Doom. I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna say MF Doom's making you commit fucking mass. And commit mass murder, but
yeah, no. So it also says here that many of his online diatribes revealed a torrid relationship with women. He also rambled about New York City Mayor Eric Adams and the city's homeless. And does it surprise anyone that he was like red pill and doesn't get girls?
No,
I'm like,
not at all.
Come on, bro.
And bro, like,
Nah, come on. What's going on here? What this dude just looks demented. He just I don't know. Bad vibes. It's like you know those like it's like some people like no offense it's like some pictures of people that like do this fucked up shit like you just look at them and it's like you don't want to judge a book by its cover but like they look like they did it. Like the dude who shot up Parkland.
Yeah,
Nicholas Cruz just looks
weird.
like a fucking psycho. So
and the
dude who shot the
in South Carolina.
No, I was thinking of in Sandy Hook.
Yeah,
the dude that killed all the little children
and
in
his
elementary
mom,
school.
And his mom.
Yeah,
dude, fucking crazy.
Yeah. Dude looks and the dude in South Carolina who shot you're talking about the church?
The church, yeah.
100%.
Dylan Roof. That dude looks like the number one school shooter.
Like if you went to like Sims or like GTA 5
fuck
or
out of here.
Like Create My Player for like a school shooter, it would be looking like something like that guy. Damn, bro.
Alright. Yeah. On to lighter topics, I guess.
Yeah,
what's next?
I guess so, yeah. Oh, one more thing. So he was shooting these people. His Glock jammed. I think that's what saved some lives. And that's just a crazy fact about the situation, that his shit jammed. And God was like, something was just like, stop. Like, nah.
I wonder if he had like a fake fucking, clip or whatever on that shit magazine.
Yeah, like he bought some bullshit off the internet and it didn't work.
Trying to put having a 30 round or some shit, and he didn't buy like a real Glock one.
A real 30
and
rounder.
that's why the shit actually jammed on him or
that's
some
actually
shit.
really smart. I honestly think that's probably
John
the best
said that's really smart. No, it's not. Don't go and do that, ladies and gentlemen.
Nah, I don't mean it like that, but I just mean that's a smart assumption. Like, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Like, that probably is what happened. Like, if there was, like, betting odds on, like, what happened, why his shit jammed, I'd say that would be up there as one of the reasons.
Yeah,
like,
he had
a possibility. Either that, he didn't take care of his gun. It's an old gun that he bought. There's, but, like, that's what you said. I didn't think about
Red
that.
Dead Redemption, he didn't clean his gun.
Nah, you know what I mean. Like, he didn't take care of his gun. Like, it's probably an old gun that he didn't take care of, or he bought that was old that he never even fucking
went through
took it apart or like didn't even So the last thing I want to say about this, so CBS calls this classic terrorism, or sorry, that it wasn't classic terrorism, which that's an interesting term.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what's classic terrorism, Zach?
I don't know what classic terrorism is, because I just thought terrorism was terrorism. What makes it classic?
Apparently there's like classic and like extra and then, or like deluxe or like 2.0.
Is there terrorism that's just not like classic? I'm like, bro, like think about that. That's to say that something's classic is to say that it's like, some of the best ever or some shit like that,
it's right? The original. That's what they're saying. It's the original terrorism. And I think what they're getting at, I guess there might be multiple original terrorism, and what they meant, which I realized when I read it, is this is what they meant, was Islamic terrorism.
Okay, I guess
that's what they meant by classic. This wasn't classic Muslim terrorists in America. But the problem is, there's a lot of problems with that phrasing and that way of perceiving terrorism, because like 95% or more of terrorism in America is done by domestic terrorists in the history of our country, including 9/11. Like, over 90% is domestic terrorists. Out of all the domestic terrorists, an overwhelming majority are white, and they're also right-wingers, and that's a fact. And the media calling it not classic terrorism before they know the suspect is not white, and before they know a lot of details, and it just seems like it was domestic terrorism, which they always downplay like why domestic terrorism is, but they will never stop talking about like jihad and radical Islam and shit, and they talk about that shit every day on Fox News.
Yeah, no, you are right about that.
But they don't want to talk about like the far right white people who literally, according to the FBI, commit, bro, I think it's somewhere above 90% or maybe like 87%, somewhere around there, of all domestic terrorism is done by like right-wingers, far right-wingers, because right-wingers and far right-wingers are not the same. Let me be clear. But anyways, so yeah, CBS just got in some hot water for that. Let's move on. So what's the next topic, Zach?
No, not you.
Oh, I mean,
do your thing, homeboy.
Yeah, I mean, we could keep it We could keep it on
No, we not.
Let's go over this really quick. So, a woman was charged with murder for having an abortion. That was in Texas. I believe it was in Texas.
Oh, well.
Charges were dropped.
It was?
Yeah, the Texas DA dropped murder charges against a woman after she allegedly terminated her own pregnancy. The thing is,
she did this at her crib?
The thing is, that's legal in a lot of states, but in these, because terminating a pregnancy could literally just mean you took an abortion pill.
Interesting.
Like 9 weeks into your pregnancy.
Do we know like what she did?
No, I didn't have the time to look into it completely, but I saw something about it.
I just wonder shit. I guess the real question is we shouldn't be asking murder charges because what she did. We should be asking why the system is like making it so she would have to do that's
the point. Like so Texas, along with like Mississippi and Georgia and a couple other states, have passed really restrictive laws on abortion.
Wow. This is actually live right now. The Brooklyn subway shooting suspect has just been taken into custody, officials say. 62-year-old Frank James, who was wanted in connection with Tuesday's subway shooting in Brooklyn, has been taken into custody after being arrested in the East Village neighborhood of New York, law enforcement officials said on Wednesday. The shooting happened on Tuesday. Yeah, we talked about that, but wow.
5 in critical condition, 29 injured, 10 suffering from gunshot wounds. But no one has so far died, thankfully.
Yep. And the motive for the shooting remains unclear, and the incident isn't being investigated as an act of terrorism.
See, and that's what it is.
Whoa.
This is not investigated as an act of terrorism because in the mind of the collective consciousness of America, terrorism is looked at as 9/11, or it's looked at as the Boston bombing. It's looked at as, Muslims who are typically darker skinned, aka not white, commit terrorist attacks in America. We have to look at it up here. But if it's anyone else, if it's an American citizen, it's not looked at as terrorism. But that I feel like that headline can be very misleading because it definitely is terrorism of some sort, and anyone with eyes and a brain can look at that and knows that. So it's like it's just not classic terrorism as the people in the media are calling this. And literally, that's CBS News, and CBS is the one that I was quoting from. CBS News was the one that said does not think it was classic terrorism, But yeah.
Yeah, man, that's just so sad.
That shit is sad.
Prayers out to everyone involved in that situation.
But yeah, so that took me off of the abortion thing. But yeah, just a lot of states are doing really restrictive laws, like 6-week bans. Like after 6 weeks, you can't get an abortion. When it's like girls don't know that they're pregnant if they miss their period, that's at 4 weeks or 5 weeks, and then it's like, oh, you have like 3 days to like get an abortion.
Some of these places definitely they're wilding on this shit, man.
But yeah,
like,
so
it's just like everything, you know what I mean? Nothing right now is going good.
It's not. It seems like not. A lot of shit's falling
You know
apart.
what I mean? Like,
including my mental health. This shit's taking a toll. All right, so up next, you want to introduce a topic?
Yeah. So, Orlando Magic player Jonathan Isaac is speaking at the upcoming QAnon-friendly Reawaken America tour. Yeah. Along with Eric Trump,
my guy,
Michael Flynn,
my dog,
Mike Lindell,
my pillow,
and a host of conspiracy theorists. Isaac wrote a book about refusing to kneel with his teammates during the anthem.
A real man.
Exactly,
a real patriot. Right?
I just laugh because in this poster, they have him wearing like a Team USA jersey, and he never played for Team USA.
Bro,
as far as maybe he did in high school, but I don't.
He played for Team USA. So the thing is, he played for Team USA when he was like 18 or something,
really?
like in high school, like for that 19 and unders or something.
That's what I was gonna say. He probably did in high school. But like, has he played on?
But it's like they put it there.
Nobody counts
like he's
that.
like playing with like LeBron and Giannis.
Dead ass.
Like no, he's not. We know that you boycotted watching all sports because of the kneeling, but
and not
I
only
promise
that,
he's not like top.
But
20 in the NBA.
He hasn't even played in like the last like 2 years. He hasn't played since he didn't kneel in the bubble. I'm like literally. I'm like he tore his ACL in the bubble after he like did that whole like injured. Not kneeling shit. Wow. So like yeah. Like
you're telling me he didn't kneel and then he tore injured, his ligament in his leg?
Bro, yes.
This dude looks disgusted with his own actions, bro.
I'm like, trust me, bro. So it's really funny that they have him there, and
bro,
he's at the top and on the side.
As soon as you said Orlando Magic, I was like, this dude can't be good. Number one, number two, Orlando is like the perfect place for someone like this to like live.
Why?
Orlando has so many like QAnon like far right Trumpers there.
I'm just laughing because this is in Myrtle Beach, and this shit is 50% off for all pastors.
Yep.
I'm like, dude.
Because you know what they say? When fascism comes to America, it will be draped in the American flag and holding a Bible. That's what they say.
Oh, my God.
That's what they say. Sorry, I'm doing a whole PowerPoint right now for school about fascism, and that just was really evident right there.
It's straight, dude.
So what's next? This guy. What's next? What do we got on the little list of lists? There's so much.
We'll get to that at the end of the pod.
Yeah. Let's cover the biggest news of the week. So next up we have.
You want to get on Drewski or whatever?
Yeah.
You go ahead. Good. Do your thing, homie.
Sure. So, Drewski, famous internet comedian, he dropped a video that was practically pretty much exposing dudes trying to get girls drunk in order to sleep with them, in order to get
predatory behavior.
Very predatory behavior. Yeah. Very predatory behavior. Yeah. So, but apparently he deleted it after dropping it because there was a lot of backlash. Some people were saying he was praising rape culture, but it also seems to me like he wasn't doing that. Like he was just exposing rape culture. But I guess he got heat. I'm not really sure. I don't think he's spoken on why he's deleted it, but people were speculating that. So we had some reactions on Twitter. So first up, we got this guy said, Drewski really shedding light on what y'all homeboys be doing. Shouldn't cancel him. So apparently that is a fact. But it's like, shouldn't cancel him. So is that what's happening? Are people trying to cancel him for this?
I think it's people getting mad. So it's just like, when you see something funny, right? And like it has to do with something you do, but you don't like think that's funny, you know what I mean? You're gonna get mad at that, and that's what happening is you're having a whole bunch of dudes who like do this shit, right? And then they're seeing Drewski expose it, just like he does with everything. He does in his skits. That's why he's so funny, you know what I mean? That's why he's so talented. And like it's just this one really hit the fucking button though. So
for
he
his core audience, dude, like the people who he's like.
But you remember the one?
For.
There was one where he's at like a club and it's like when your girl's like hugging like this other dude or some shit. That one had people going,
or some shit?
And like this one has and this one has people going too because it's those really struck a chord with people.
With people. It's really exposing like how fucked up some of this shit is.
And it's like he's not like he's not fucking trying to like say like this is like a cool thing to do. He's literally just exposing it. So
100%.
Like people trying to cancel him for that is like wild.
Wait, go back to that one. So we got another reaction. It says, I honestly thought Drewski was clowning the weirdo dudes like he does in all his skits. All of his skits are clowning the guys who do the lame stuff they do. I don't think he was cheering on rape culture with this skit.
Facts. We got another one that says Drewski should have kept that video up because it's a lot of men that be doing that weird shit and they need to see how nasty they be looking.
Facts.
And that's facts too. So it's glad to see people are like seeing through like the Twitter bullshit.
Yeah.
You got another one that says Drewski exposed a lot of weird niggas. I felt weird saying niggas with that, and I'm black. Drewski exposed a lot of weird with that video, and that's why they feel attacked.
You had to say it, bro. Like, you felt weird because it was like scratched. Because
it's like scratched off, and I just like, I remember watching a video, dude. And it's
but
like
why do you think No Jumper scratched that? Like, you think No Jumper scratched that out because it's like a white dude posting this? So he thought,
yeah,
like,
fact.
I can't post this like word. You think that's
crazy?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I didn't even think about it at all until right now.
I mean, they have all like the. Like,
all the curse words are taken out. Yeah, you're right.
That's weird. I wonder if they did that. I doubt it. Cause like what?
Maybe they did. I don't know. But so I mean, it was funny as fuck, and I think it was really on point, and that's how most of his shit is, anyways. So I don't know why he deleted that shit. Honestly, bro, like, you know what you're doing. Keep doing you. Don't let any of this bullshit, like, stand firm. That's the only advice I could give Drewski. Just, bro, stand firm in what you know and what you're doing, and that's that. It's your art, it's your vision. You know exactly what the fuck you're doing, and you know how good it is, and you know how important it is for the world to see. Don't delete that shit. Fuck the backlash, bro. Fuck that. But yeah, it's easier said than done. I'm not in his position. So what's next? Adam Schefter?
Yeah, fuck it, we can do that.
Okay, so you want to get into it? No, you're good.
Let me pull that tweet up. I didn't want to do Adam Schefter right now. I will just like take this as a little break. Yeah. I wanted to do this one. The dude whose family had his. You don't know about this?
I did see this. I didn't pay a lot of attention to it. I don't know much about it.
John, imagine your family has your funeral at like Club Live, and they have you on stage stuffed. Like, not stuffed, but like, you know,
standing up,
like, yeah, with an Amiri like jacket on and some jeans. Like, it's so nasty. It's so nasty, dude.
Get into it, bro. Get into it.
Hold up, I have to find the thing because I thought I had the tweets and shit. Like, dude, look at this. I want you to see this before we talk about it. Look at this shit. Hold up. Dude. He's up there literally dead. I'm like, I can't.
That's weird.
If I can't find the tweet that I like wanted to talk about, we could skip it.
I felt a lot of things watching that video.
What'd you feel?
First off, I felt like that's mad weird that you're in the club trying to vibe.
With a dead
you got
body.
Dead homie there? What?
Yeah.
What? Are
and
you
it's
for
like,
real?
Dude.
What? But then the part of my brain comes in where I want to be like that understanding, like just because this isn't how you would do something doesn't mean it's wrong.
And you know what? That's a good. I like that you said that because I felt the same way about Chase Claypool. Like when I saw Chase Claypool crying on Twitter, I was like, dude, like I know he didn't like film a video of him crying.
That wasn't fake.
And then like post it. I know it's not fake.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that he did do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know I'm not questioning whether or not the tears were real. Yeah, it's the fact that he did that, right? And I guess that's also a segue into, I guess, what happened.
Yeah.
So Dwayne Haskins unfortunately passed away over the weekend.
Rest in peace.
And in that situation, Adam Schefter went to report the situation, and he had some rather, I guess, insensitive things to say about him.
So what he said was, Dwayne Haskins, a standout at Ohio State before struggling to catch on with Washington and Pittsburgh in the NFL, died this morning when he got hit by a car in South Florida, per his agent. Haskins would have turned 25 on May 3rd.
And it's
rest
like,
in peace to a young king.
Yeah, facts on that. Rest in peace.
But it's like, why? It's like a lot of people. So the whole thing is, a lot of people took offense to that because they were like, why are you bringing up his struggles professionally when you're talking about this man who just died and you're breaking the news that he died? Is that necessary? It's like, it's disrespectful, because it's like, if you die, imagine you die and someone's like bringing up all the shit you didn't do or like struggle with.
It's like,
instead of honoring your name for at least one day.
And it's weird because he bigged him up in the first part and then was like,
brought him up to slam him down.
He was like, you know, bad in the NFL or some shit. Like, dude,
a standout at Ohio State before struggling to catch on in the NFL.
Come on, bro. Like,
you don't have to add that part. And he apologized. And
that was some zest. That was some zest on it. It was like, come on, bro.
It's like, it's just like, dude.
You're like, doing too much.
These people are real. Like, these are real human beings. Like, this isn't just news that you're reporting about this sport. Like, these are real human beings' lives.
But I think he's treating it dead ass like it's just like, you know, Madden. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just like, oh,
pure
damn,
analysis.
This simulator player just died.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because nothing is real. It's just like analysis. It's like, no, these people are real. They're humans. Be a little more respectful. You know, but hopefully, you know. Anyways, he has a history of this apparently, right? So what's his history, Zach?
So he apparently on this one misrepresented
allegedly
apparently he misrepresented the Dalvin Cook domestic violence situation. He also misrepresented the Aaron Rodgers situation with the Packers. He missed on the Tom Brady retirement.
Facts.
He said Deshaun Watson is innocent and was insensitive to victims of sexual harassment. And now he's dissing Dwayne Haskins in his tweet announcing his unfortunate pass.
And there's a lot of reaction from like professional athletes across the different sports, like reacting to his tweet, just saying.
Yeah, I saw Lamar Jackson. I forgot what he said, but I think he called him like a bitch.
Yeah,
I think he called him a bitch. So yeah, he was right for that. But rightfully so. And Adam Schefter did go and apologize.
He did.
Which I guess you could take it for you know, what you want to take it for, but yeah, I still say that we maybe should get some new faces in the NFL or some shit like that. Maybe the NFL needs to do what the NBA did and get who's the girl from the NBA that took Rachel Nichols'
Malika
job?
Andrews?
Yeah. Like, get a Malika Andrews.
Remember when we were talking, I was saying that I didn't like Malika Andrews over Rachel Nichols?
Yeah.
I was not talking about Malika Andrews. I didn't know who Malika Andrews was when I was talking about her. I was talking about that other girl who does NFL. She does NBA.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. We talked about that.
I don't like her personality. Yeah, and I was like, oh, her? I don't really like her. I don't fuck with her like that. But I really fuck with Malika Andrews. That's why I brought this up.
Yeah, I bet you do.
She's a baddie, number one.
You fuck with Malika. Hold up. You fuck with Malika Andrews just like the baby fucks with that fan he was trying to kiss.
Nah, she's really cool though. But yeah, let's get into it.
Can we, bro?
Why is bro acting like
He's out here
this?
trying to, dude.